Hey, what's going on? I'll talk to you today about a favorite band of mine, and that is Van Halen. I don't believe I've done a Van Halen review yet. And today, talking about 1981's Fair Warning. I don't think I've done a Van Halen review yet, like I said, and if I haven't, it's about time. Fair Warning. A lot of classics on there. You might be able to hear Mean Streets in the background. Unchained, of course, another big one. But the whole album is great. I mean, all of those. I grew up with the David Lee Roth era, so I am partial to those first, 6 albums or so with Dave. There is some Sammy stuff that I do like, especially 5150. I think that's the strongest one that they did with Sam. But I just personally love the Dave era, and that's what I grew up on, and that's what is the best Van Halen stuff in my opinion. The thing about Fair Warning that is a little different, at least in my opinion, is that Van Halen is always kind of like a party band, a good time, good feeling band. It's getting to be summertime, and I always kind of listen to Van Halen in the summertime. It's that good time, good feel music. But Fair Warning stands out to me just because it's I don't know how to describe it other than it's like a little bit darker. It's kind of like a darker album, if you will. Just the whole mood seems a little more bleak, a little more maybe rough around the edges. It's still very melodic. It's very catchy, very hooky still, but there's just something about it, at least to me. I've always looked at it as like a somewhat of a darker vibed album, but it's still great. So many classics to be found on here. I love Hear About It Later. That's one of my favorites off of here. Push Comes to Shove is a slower kind of slower song. I always heard on Dave's solo album, Eat 'Em and Smile, that Ladies Night in Buffalo is almost like an unofficial sequel to Push Comes to Shove. I don't know if anyone else has ever heard that. But yeah, a lot of classics on here. Great album. Sinner Swing. Just the whole album in general is great. So it's one for the summertime. Van Halen's, like I said, Van Halen is a summertime band. It's always great to turn them up and have a great time and put on some loud Van Halen. Fair Warning, 1981. Great album.